Thank you for tuning in to the third edition of Tech TV, the video outlet of the East Carolinian. I'm Caroline West.
And I'm Josh Graham. Thanks for being along with us today. Some East Carolina faculty members are fighting for an increase in their pay. On Wednesday, 7 faculty members from 4 departments attended a protest at Shaw University where they participated in the fight for $15K. This demonstration calls for adjunct professors to be paid $15,000 for each class taught. ECU English professor John Steen says 25% of non-tenure track faculty is living with the help of government assistance.
We feel like when faculty are hurt, students end up suffering as well. So we're out here really because we support our students, and we believe the best way to keep higher education strong in the state of North Carolina is by supporting adjunct faculty.
In March, the East Carolinian broke the story that 8 fixed-term faculty were let go in the English department. This loss caused 83 sections for English courses to be unassigned for the fall semester. Chair of the fixed-term faculty in the English department, Tim Hackett, says these cuts come down to the operating budget ECU has for the upcoming year.
East Carolina athletes will now receive a full cost of attendance as part of their athletic scholarships. East Carolina became the first member of the American Athletic Conference, to announce its new plan. The athletic department says they will not just pay for room and board now, in addition to books, but will now take on academic-related supplies and transportation expenses as well. Athletic officials see it as a recruiting tool as East Carolina is the first member of the American Conference to commit to paying the full cost of attendance. To read the whole story, visit www.theeastcarolinian.com.
Doctors at the Brody School of Medicine could be banned from performing abortions. A bill proposed to the North Carolina General Assembly would implement more restrictions on state-run facilities like ECU and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Some of the changes include tripling the waiting period before an abortion from 24 to 72 hours. The procedure must be completed by a licensed obstetrician or gynecologist, and doctors at the university would not be able to perform the procedure. A spokeswoman for the Brody School of Medicine says the school does perform the procedure when it's medically necessary. SGA has made a big push this week to raise awareness about sexual assault and sexual violence on campus. The campaign is called It's On Us, and it was started through the Obama administration. It helps colleges campuses to raise awareness. SGA on Thursday hosts an event in Hendricks Theater that had survival of sexual assault and ECU student Grace Turner, who shared her experiences. Tech TV will have more on that story for next week.
The Student Activities Board has announced MKTO will perform at this year's Barefoot on the Mall. The band is best known for its hit song Classic, which was featured as one of the Billboard's year-end Hot 100 singles of 2014 and is probably playing on your radio right now. Malcolm Kelly and Tony Aller are the duo behind the music and met while filming a Nickelodeon television series. Tech TV reporters Heather Bunn and Madison Jaggers got students' opinion on the band.
If it's free, I'll probably go.
At first I didn't know who they were, and so when I heard a song, I was like, oh, okay, that's them. But I didn't really think nothing of it.
The event is held on Central Campus on April the 23rd. We'd like to know what you think of MKTO performing. In order to do so, go to theeastcarolinian.com and answer the poll question. Do you feel MKTO is a good fit for Barefoot on the Mall?
The East Carolina Chamber Singers are back in the U.S. after winning the first place prize at this year's International Maribor Choral Competition Galas. The Singers are the first American choir to win the competition and were the only American choral group invited. The competition was in Slovenia and included participants from Latvia, Ireland, Sweden, Germany, Indonesia, and Slovenia. The Chamber Singers are now qualified for the finals of the European Grand Prix competition in Bulgaria in 2016.
From crafting to traveling, many East Carolina students have hobbies. However, 4 students are working on turning their hobby into something more, one show at a time. Tech TV reporter Ashley Boles has the story.
Brandon Robertson, Lucas Dodosky, Kevin Sebring, and Colin Sullivan are East Carolina students, but their passion is music. Robertson and Dodosky started the band Eastern Comfort, first playing at a friend's tailgate in the fall of 2012. Then Sebring joined the band, and a year later Sullivan joined as the band's drummer. The band has signed a contract with Uptown Saloon. Currently, Uptown Saloon is the only country bar in Uptown Greenville. Eastern Comfort will play country songs as well as their spin on popular music every other Thursday night. Thomas Halloran is a longtime fan. He has watched the band grow the last few years.
They go from rock and roll to country to hip hop and anything that comes to their minds.
Sebring, Dudosky, and Sullivan are ready for their upcoming performances.
You know, it's country music here, it's a country bar, and we provide just a great combination of country music and rock, and it's gonna be live in here tonight, that's for sure.
I'm excited to see the reaction we get from our originals, because it's always different from every crowd.
I'm very excited as well for everyone to hear our sound, because it is a new, true country sound, a new southern style, and I feel that everyone will love it.
From practicing for countless hours in a small attic to being on stage at a popular bar, the band's success has grown. Recently, Eastern Comfort has released their first EP. Ashley Boles reporting for TECTV.
Award-winning actor John Lisco will perform at Wright Auditorium on Saturday. Lisco is best known for his character Dick Solomon in Third Rock from the Sun and Arthur Mitchell in Dexter. He will perform his piece, Stories of the Heart, where he plays 10 different characters. It is a piece that originated from stories his father and grandfather told him.
To me, he'll always be Barney's dad in How I Met Your Mother, though. The African Students Organization has hosted a number of events this week to celebrate Africa Week. Each day of the week highlighted different issues as well as different cultures in Africa. The week started off with community service and a culture fest where different organizations provided samples of food from around the world. To end the week, ASO held a bake sale. Part of the proceeds for the bake sale go to a fund scholarship for students in Sierra Leone. The organization began in 2005 with the purpose to educate ECU and the surrounding community about African culture, African people, and what it means to be an African.
On to sports. This weekend marks the annual Pigskin Pig Out at the ECU Athletic Department. Festivities include a golf tournament at Ironwood Country Club, a movie on the football field, and plenty of barbecue. Sure sounds like my kind of event.
No doubt about it, yummy, yummy. But the culminating event of the weekend is ECU's spring game, which will be the first time the Pirate fans can get a look at Ruff & McNeil's latest team. The format will be more like a scrimmage, though, rather than a game, and Coach Ruff said he's expecting to run about 60 plays at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium on Saturday. The scrimmage is scheduled to begin at 2:30 p.m.
Have you ever wondered what East Carolina basketball players do in their free time? Well, TECTV reporter Kai Jones went to talk to the players to find out.
When student athletes are competing, they're like royalty, but when they aren't competing, they're just students. So what do these guys do when they're not training or in class? I talked to a few basketball players to find out.
I just hang out with teammates and watch TV. I'm a big movie guy, so I watch a lot of movies. I usually catch all the new ones usually, and I like to shop too.
I'm always on the TV, or I'm always on my phone playing a game, or I'm always looking at NBA highlights.
Hang out with the guys, play some 2K or Madden or something like that.
You might be surprised at White's favorite movies.
The Lion King is my favorite. I like all the Batman movies.
White says he also enjoys other types of movies.
I like comedies. I like mob movies the most.
Tyson, on the other hand, has a big love for the game he plays, and just like other fans, he has favorite players.
Russell Westbrook as a guard, but my shooting guard is Kobe Bryant.
Tyson is a big Lakers fan, but he sees what he needs to learn from a player on another team. Thunder's guard, Russell Westbrook.
Mentality, his hunger for the game. I think that if I can get that into my play of game, I can be a whole lot better than what I was last year coming in. I think that'll help me grow as a player also.
Zangari, like Tyson, says Kobe Bryant is his favorite player, but he doesn't always use him to play NBA 2K.
Usually use like LeBron or Kobe or something like that, so the Cavs or the Lakers.
Zangari has a girlfriend, and he sometimes takes her bowling. So what does the big, strong Division I athlete like Zangari score in bowling?
Oh, man. I'll be lucky to break 100.
Music is also pretty big for basketball players.
I mean, I listen to everything. I listen to some rap, country, R&B. Really, I listen to all different kind of music. I don't really have like a favorite artist or anything.
My favorite artist is really Chris Brown, but I listen to Kevin Gates a lot.
I only listen to really two people like that, and that's Kevin Gates. I listen to Wale. I listen to a little bit of Lil Durk.
Student athletes are just like other students, except they get full scholarships to play sports, and those sports take a lot of time, including 5+ hours a week in training in the offseason alone. But they still have time to think about politics.
Gates for president.
With Tech TV, I'm Kai Jones.
Thank you, Kai, and more importantly, thank you for tuning in today to Tech TV. We hope you'll join us next week. From Josh Graham and Caroline West, this has been Tech TV.